My name is Donna O'Day. I'm a psychic medium. I've been working in this field for 30-odd years. This is a place that is quite haunted. I will not come out here by myself at all and walk past this barrier because I've had some really negative experiences, and unfortunately those experiences have followed me home.
I'm here right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. The sun is completely set. It's pitch black, and I'm gonna walk down the path to the cabin where the murders happened and see if I can connect with these spirits one-on-one. Who are you? Can you do that again if that was you? It was Sunday, June 2nd, 2019, and I was headed to a notoriously haunted state preserve with a psychic. For the first time in over a year, I returned to the Gitche-Manitou State Preserve. This time, I was accompanied by psychic medium and close friend of mine, Donna O'Day, who refuses to even step foot on the reserve because of her belief that the park is haunted by an extremely negative entity that at one point followed her home from the preserve and haunted her family. Gitche-Manitou is a crazy piece of land haunted by a history of murder and the presence of ancient Native American burial mounds, which can be found throughout the preserve. For my final trip out to Gitche-Manitou, I wanted to take the investigation to the next level, so I decided that night I would investigate the preserve alone at night.
And a lucky penny.
Yeah.
Better pick it up, Jeff. You'll have all day long. You have good luck.
You found it.
You picked it up.
Yeah. It's your good luck.
With it.
Yeah.
Okay, you got to hold it because I'm not going to be on camera.
My name is Donna O'Day. I'm a psychic medium. I've been working in this field for 30-odd years. This is a place that I've been to before, Gitche-Manitou, and it really is quite haunted. Some are good, some are bad, but for the most part, I will not come out here by myself at all and walk past this barrier because I've had some really negative experiences, and unfortunately those experiences have followed me home.
Let's just start out with what do you think is here at Gitche-Manitou?
Oh, there's a variety. There's I don't think that you could say that there's one specific type of entity here. As I said before, there's good, there's bad, there's indifferent. It's a hodgepodge. It seems to be a place where, shall we say, old ghosts go. It's kind of like old ghosts meet together just the way human beings do, you know, kind of like it's the favorite bar, the favorite restaurant. They tend to congregate together. And so it's a hodgepodge.
Good and bad?
Good and bad.
So what do you think the good is?
Well, the good would be, and I think that we talked about this a little bit, about the white light that I saw in a tree. That was, it was just a brilliant white light, and I was with several people at the time, and I pointed it out to them, and I said, "Don't you see that?" And they didn't see it. So I actually went and stood under the tree, pointed up into the tree, and I said, there it is. Still nothing. So my friend, who's a professional photographer, took a picture, and the next day, the pictures, she took several, they were all just white. Nothing. I didn't show, just white light in those pictures. And I would say that was a good entity. I was kind of happy that that happened because we traveled further on down the road here, and as we went further, I was with my granddaughter, adult granddaughter, and we were walking by ourselves, and the other three ladies were ahead, and we heard this horrible growl coming down from, there's a little creek that runs through here, and it seemed to be coming from the creek, and it was horrible. I mean, it was like your favorite television devil sound. Bad. And so we just stopped in our tracks, and we called to the others who were further down the road, and we said, we're not going any further. Nope. And they tried to convince us that we should stay. Do you want to?
This is a running joke in our show because every time we do interviews, there's something loud. Look at that. Of course.
Okay, so where should we start?
You were talking about the growl and what you thought that might be?
Yeah, the growl. It was, it definitely wasn't a friendly growl. And so my granddaughter Renee and I shouted to the people ahead of us and said, we're not going any further. And they, of course, didn't agree with that, but we said, okay, suit yourself. So we turned around and came back, and then when they saw us come back, they also came back. Then we went home, and we were riding in a Jeep. One of my friends had a Jeep with the top down. And so we drove into Sioux Falls. We got to the corner of 41st and Louise Avenue, and this beat up old car, looked like it was from the 50s, like an old Chevy, yellow and orange, I think it was. And we stopped at the stoplight, and one of the guys, he was on the passenger side, he went boom, he hit the side of the car. And so we, of course, looked, and he was unshaven, dark black hair all over the place, mustache, beard, and he made that same sound.
To you guys?
To us. It was just horrible.
So what do you think that is that could cause that kind of activity around here?
Well, the night before, several nights before, in fact, in a row, I had this dream, and also in meditation, I saw that very car. I saw it.
Well, and it all came together at the end.
It all came together at the end.
So do you think that's something evil or bad that's here?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. It's speculation on my part, and there's no way I can prove it, not knowing the people who committed the murders out here. But I think that it may have been something that stemmed from that. It may have been their spirits somehow on the loose. And the vehicle that they were driving certainly would be from that time.
So some kind of negative entity that...
Some sort of negative entity that perhaps escaped the soul or the psyche. I mean, that's craziness, but that can happen.
And it's locked here, you think? Or lives here?
Lives here. My daughter wanted to come out here after we had the little growl episode with her granddaughter, so we were out here, and I wouldn't, at that point, wouldn't go past this juncture. So we were turning around to leave, and I saw a man with a little hat on, and I saw him actually inside a door. I saw the door, and I saw him waving at us and smiling, and he was saying, "Y'all come back now. It's been real nice to visit with you." And so I just kind of laughed about that. And I was telling Connie, my daughter, because of course she couldn't see it, and being a nurse at the VA hospital, she said that she had a patient who just died 2 days before, and he always did that. He came to the door, he always wore that hat, and he always said that.
Wow.
And he was just friendly and a sweet, sweet man, and he was here too. So that's what I mean. There's just a conglomerate of people, of energies.
But overall, you think that it's more negative than positive? Because you won't come back.
Oh, I won't come back.
And why not?
Well, if you touched the stove and burned your hand once, would you do it again?
Mm-mm.
Well, that's why.
And you think that growl and what happened was so powerful that...
Was so powerful that there's no way I'm going to put myself through that. Life is too short to fight battles you don't need to fight.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's dangerous to be out here alone?
I wouldn't do it.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
I know.
So what do you think about that?
Well,
Not a good idea.
you're big and strong.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And you have a positive frame of mind. You'd probably be okay.
Well, good.
Probably. Okay, there is one more story that's really pretty cool.
Okay.
I was with my friend and several other women, and we happened to go down by the creek or river, whatever that is down there. And I saw a man. I don't know, that fedora hat thing seems to be a recurring theme out here. I saw him, but just his head sticking up out of the ground. And he was smiling. I mean, it was okay with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my friend about it. I said, wow, look at that. And she said that her uncle, who, liked to drink quite a lot, and so did his friends, that one day he was buried up to his neck in the dirt. And she has photos of that.
Wow.
And he has on that hat.
And then you confirm that through you seeing it and then the photos existing. That's crazy. But that was here at Gitchie once again?
That was at Gitchie.
Do you think this is like kind of a meeting ground where a lot of different entities like to hang out?
Well, as I said, it's a place where old ghosts meet, good and bad. I mean, let's say you go in a bar. Okay, some people are going to be good in there, some people are going to be bad. And you kind of have to choose and pick what you're going to do, where you're going to be. And my experience with that growl was bad enough that I don't need this.
Yeah, you actually won't cross this barrier right here.
No, I'm a scaredy cat.
You just don't want to mess with whatever's potentially here?
I don't want to mess with that. No. The good, the bad, you don't have to fix every problem.
You kind of just...
And you can't fix every problem. And there are higher forces, energies, spirits looking to help them. It's just not my job to fix everybody.
There goes Peyton, my parents, Donna. There they go. Well, damn guys, I've never done Gitchie alone. I've been here so many times that it's kind of shocking to me that I haven't done it alone at this point. It's kind of funny. Donna, obviously my mom, my dad, they're all like, do you want me to stay with you? Do you want me to stay out here and make sure you're okay? Do you want me to do this? I'm like, guys, no, I'm gonna be okay. It's just Gitchie. Sun just set. It's getting dark out. I'm gonna wait until it's actually dark. I'm gonna load up my backpack, take all my equipment down the trail, and go investigate the murder cabin here at Gitchie alone for the first time ever. This is gonna be the last episode that we film at Gitchie Manitou ever. We finally documented Donna's stories. Like she said, she is totally freaked out by this place. Well, she wouldn't even, I asked her off camera to go step over into the park. She wouldn't go. She feels like whatever is here is so negative that it followed her home. I've had things follow me home here, I believe, from Gitchie. And being alone tonight and being very vulnerable is going to be a new experience for me. Yeah, I'm just going to wait until it gets dark, then check out the haunts of Gitchie Manitou. Okay everybody, hi, it's Colin here. So you just saw the interview with Donna that we did here at the Gitchie Manitou State Preserve. She is completely convinced that whatever is here has the potential to harm you, follow you home, do a lot of bad and negative things to a person. Now, I've been here, like I like to say, 20, 30 times in my life. It's a very important and very special place to me, Gitche Manitou, because it's formed how I believe in the paranormal and the theories that I have about it. It's the most infamous place in my entire hometown area. The history here is insane, and I've never been here alone, but I'm here right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. The sun is completely set. It's pitch black. Peyton, Mary, everybody's at home. I just got out of the car, and I'm going to walk down the path to the cabin where the murders happened and see if I can connect with these spirits one-on-one. We've done Gitche so many times that I want to do it justice one time and experience this raw energy myself. And yeah, I'm going to head down the path now. Wish me luck, because it's the first time I've ever done this here, and hopefully not the last. But it's time to get really spooky as I head into this notoriously haunted park. Here's the threshold that Donna would not step over because she believed the area past this is supercharged with energy. And there we go. Well, my light was just on 6 bars, but all of a sudden it's on 3. So let's hope I have enough light when I get down there, because oh my god, there's a big ass bug flying at me. Yeah, while I walk down to the cabin area, I'm actually gonna these bugs are insane. I'm actually gonna stop recording and save some battery and memory on the card. So if anything happens, I'm gonna roll, but until then, I'm just gonna walk. I'm here alone in the dark, and honestly, I didn't think it would be creepy, but now I'm like really creeped out. Also, leave me a comment below letting me know if you would do this, walk into a notoriously haunted area alone at night. Let me know. Maybe we'll select a random fan that says yes to come with us sometime, so leave a comment. I just paused the camera and turned the light off, but I just wanted to make note that the moment I stepped inside the park and started walking, it got like 10 degrees colder. I don't know if that's a natural thing or not, but it's like chilly out here all of a sudden. Oh, cockroaches and shit. As I'm approaching the area with the cabin, I just wanted to make note. I keep hearing this weird jingling sound behind me. I don't know what that would be, but I've heard it maybe 4 or 5 times, and I keep thinking someone's like following me. But there's no one on this path. And these shadows like hardcore play tricks with your mind. The stuff that I'm just like seeing, and I want to save battery power on the light until I get to the cabin, so I'm trying to make the trek in total darkness. This is eerie, guys. Things we do for you online. This is pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Just walking here in the dark, starting to approach the cabin area. Nothing weird has happened yet. Here, I'll turn my light on so you can see. It's just eerie. Being alone especially, it's like really eerie. Holy man. Oh, keeping my light off. A cockroach just, some sort of a big bug just like hit. It was like a bug like this big just hit me in the eye. Oh. Before I came in here, I live streamed and I rubbed my eye and I lost one of my contacts, and then the other eye just now. It just hit me in the other eye, so I'm kind of like, hope like a piece of it didn't come off. I hope you can't get eye infection from that or something. Oh. God, it just smacked me right in the eye. Holy shit. How's that happen? Okay, so I've been walking a while. Pitch black out. This is as bright as my light gets. I have to swap lights out when I get to the cabin. But right up here I'm approaching the part of the trail. It's hard for me to see because I had the contact that stings and now a bug hit me right in the eye. And it was like this big, like a big ass flying cockroach type bug. But I'm approaching right now the cabin area where I'm going to investigate tonight. So I've got my light on, heading into the woods. And this is where it gets creepy, man. God, now I'm like really freaked out all of a sudden. Here it is. Hear those big ass bugs. I just heard something over there. Damn, it is so eerie back here. Ghost main? This place changes every time I visit. Bury me. There's little symbols everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna keep this rolling while I set everything up. So I'm gonna start by setting up a REM pod. I've got it on right here. This thing kicks out an electromagnetic field. You can see I'm disturbing it right now. If another EM signal enters the field around this device, like that, it sets it off. Bugs everywhere. Okay, so now that I'm here in the center of Gitchie, the apex, the actual location within the park where the paranormal activity seems to be at a high point, I'm gonna turn these lights off and start investigating alone in the dark. I'm pretty freaked, man. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here we go. The lights are out. If there's anybody here at the Gitchie Manitou State Preserve, if you died because of the Fryer brothers, or maybe you're buried here, can you come and give me a sign that you're here with me? Could you use your voice to let me know who you are? Can you do that again if that was you? Can you knock on something in here again? If that was you? Why are you here? And who are you? Oh, here's another one of those little figures. Were you summoned out here in some sort of a ceremony? I hear something moving out there, and I thought I just saw something black just went by my vision. Can you give me a knock? Throw something at me if you're here. Are you out here in the woods? Can you make some sort of a noise so that I can tell where you are? I keep hearing movement all around me and stuff like that, which I figure is probably animals, but it's still just really creepy because I'm out here alone and I really don't want to be attacked by something. You can come closer to me. I've opened this circle and I'm down to communicate. Were you shot here? Could you knock if you were shot here? Oh. Just some sort of a loud noise from the woods. Were you shot here? Another noise. Hello? Creepy animal noise. Walk on over to me if you're here. So many random noises. Well, I'm walk back over to the cabin. Can you come touch this red light in front of me? This just goes to show to people that the REM pod is not designed to go off all the time. It normally doesn't alert once. This whole time it's been here. I've been here 30, 40 minutes, nothing's happened. Is there anybody here with me? Could you please use your voice to give me a word or a name? You want to pack this up? Keep this rolling in case anything happens when I'm packing up. That didn't really sound like an animal to me, but at this point, oh God. Is there anybody here with me right now? Those noises came from the corner. Right here. It's like something dropping or falling. Kind of weird. Well, I'm going to leave this area and walk a little back into the forest. If you don't subscribe to our channel already, please click that subscribe button and make sure to turn your notifications on. It helps us so much and we can't thank all of you enough for the love and support. Also, if you don't follow me, Colin, on Instagram yet, go hit that follow button and go do the same with Peyton, who's even more poppin' on there than me. Getting more followers gets us one step closer to the big dreams that we have for this channel. In addition, if you want to support the show, our merch store is live. We have some pretty flame designs if you ask me. Thank you to everyone that has bought a piece in the past, and trust me, we see the love and recognize it. Anyways, enough shameless self-plugging. Enjoy the episode and stay spooky, guys. This is creepy back here. I just feel like I'm like being watched or followed. It's one of those things that you can't capture on camera, but it's just so eerie. Is there anyone back here in the woods? There's the water right there. It's flooded. It's actually, holy shit, it's so far up. That water is usually way down there. It's so flooded. Damn. Is there anybody back here in the forest? Could you use your voice to say yes or no or knock on something? some sort of a creature right there. If it's the little girl, do you need help? Is there anybody or anything back here in the woods? I'm gonna start heading back because this is just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like the energy is alive and willing to speak right now. It seems really dormant. Although I am getting just really creepy vibes because I'm here all alone and I still gotta walk about 20 minutes back. Well, thank you to anybody or anything that attempted to come through tonight. You do not have permission to follow me back home. Please allow me to travel home safely and stay here. I hope you find your peace. Just walking back right now. Wasn't planning on filming this, but I thought I heard talking and even someone yell from... Oh, God, get away. Bugs are insane. Oh! These big bugs, dude. Can't even stop. I thought I heard talking and someone yell from over there. Of course, just because I've decided to not film, that's when it happens. Whew, been walking for a while now. Oh, God, these bugs. At least I'm getting my workout for the day, and some lights, it looks like, up there in the parking lot. I don't know if you can see them on camera. Looks like there might be some people. Oh, it's a car. Okay. Just what I wanted to see. A car when I'm here. It's actually the opposite of what I wanted to see because I'm here alone. It looks like they're just parking though. See what they have to say. Oh, nope, they're driving away. Maybe I scared them off. Whew. Okay guys, so I just got back. That whole trip took about 2 hours. I'm in the car now. What just happened shows you the reality of paranormal investigating. You don't always have something crazy that happens. I was there in the notoriously haunted state park, Native American burial ground, murder site. There's a lot of bad energy there. Donna the psychic won't even go in there in the daytime with a group. And I just went in there alone at night. I was there for 2 hours. It's a little past midnight right now. But yeah, what can I say? It's just sometimes the activity is elusive. It doesn't happen, but that should show you the realness of our channel. We're out there just trying to dedicate these videos to the truth, and I thought it would be fun to go alone, see if the spirits respected that. Okay, my necklace is still here, thank God. Doesn't really matter, because even if you don't get activity on camera, even if you don't experience something, like on our Superstition Mountain video, we've been getting a lot of comments of people saying, oh, I've hiked there many times and nothing's ever happened to me. Well, that doesn't mean anything, because one thing could happen to someone that's so crazy that it changes their life, and 15 other people could go that same night to a location and have nothing happen to them. But that doesn't mean that whatever happened to this one person didn't happen to them just because it didn't happen to you. That's the whole point of paranormal activity, is that there's no pattern, there's no way to really study it because it's not constant and steady. We're just out here documenting our adventures and our experiences and trying to open people's minds, shed light on dark history, tell stories that are not represented or told by mainstream media or even recognized by history books, from even people in our government and such. But yeah, I thought this would be interesting. I'm glad you guys were here to enjoy it with me. I'm back. I'm gonna go home and finish recording my EP with Kevin, Young Leech, Pastor Parasite, and go snuggle with Peyton because I miss her. But thanks for watching, guys. As always, it's Colin here out at Gitche, Manitou. Fun little night, and from the bottom of my heart, thanks for watching. We love you, and stay spooky.